Hi everybody, Luke Filmboss here, and today I'm going to be reviewing episode 1 of Miss Marvel. And I was kind of skeptical about this one. The trailer just seemed lackluster, and the character didn't seem like she was going to be very compelling or, you know, heroic. But it turns out she still really isn't a heroic character, but she is being developed very well. Now, I will say that the characterization and the story of this kind of reminds me of Turning Red, which makes me concerned, but also kind of makes me interested because, like I mentioned in my Turning Red review, is that I kind of liked that movie. I liked what the premise of it was, I liked how it was made. I just didn't like how it ended or how things unfolded. And so, as long as Miss Marvel unfolds in the way that I think Turning Red should have unfolded, Miss Marvel could be a potentially great show. The first episode was just full of fun colors and just a lot of visual style. I just like what the director was doing with this. It looks great. The visual, the shots, the little doodles that are in the background, it just works very well. It's something different and fun. It's just a teenage comedy slash, it's not really a drama, I don't think, but maybe it will be. It has a little bit of that. It's a little bit more serious than I would think you would get from a typical comedy, so I can't really title it as a comedy. I'm not really sure what it is described as, but pretty much it just works very well. It is Marvel, but it knows what it is. It's not trying to be a Marvel property so much as it is trying to be this uh, teenager high school drama comedy thing, and it's just fun so far. Uh, she has already gotten her powers. Kamala, she's gotten her powers by the end of the show, and so it just sets her up to unfold and discover this as she goes forward. And while I don't know how it's going to portray her as a superhero or how she's going to become a superhero, I have a feeling that they might be able to pull it off. That was my biggest concern, is this just some teenager just randomly getting her powers and not having to do anything for them? So far, there's nothing that would really lead me to say that that's not how it's going to be, because she kind of just put on this bracelet and now she has powers, but she has to learn how to control them, which is kind of like Spider-Man had the same problem. He's a high schooler, he just got bit by a spider, and now he has to control those. But there has to be something like the Uncle Ben moment, or something that leads her to realize that she needs to use this power for something more than her own gain, or something more than just to make herself feel good. Because the show so far, it's definitely going in the direction of discovering who you are yourself, and discovering your own identity. Because she is obviously, there's things that she likes to do, things that interest her that her parents just aren't very supportive of and are not okay with. And this show, as long as it does it right, is very good, because to me, I actually can relate to Kamala. I was this sheltered kid. I started a YouTube channel. I like that kind of stuff. And so she's very similar to me in some regards. And I did things that my parents didn't know about, and then they found out about, that they didn't want me doing. Nothing super bad, not as it was in this show either. She went to like a Comic Con, but it's Avenger Con thing. It's not something bad, but her parents just weren't okay with it. And then she had to confront her mom about it. And so far, she seems respectful to her parents, although in Turning Red, that was the case, and then she kind of got disrespectful by the end. Hope that's not the case here, because I do like Kamala as a character. She is a little bit, like, there is truth to what her parents are saying. And her teachers and all that. She is a little bit too caught up and lost in this fantasy of hers of being a superhero, or just having all this obsession with superheroes. Once again, some of it I can relate to, but she is a little bit overboard, so I think she does need to grow and mature throughout the series and realize that being a superhero isn't just the fun and games that she thinks it is. And if it goes that route and makes her realize that being a superhero means a lot more than just having a lot of thrills and having fun and getting what you want. This can be a really great show. So far, I just thought episode 1 was a solid introduction to the character. Just her. Episode 1 was just her trying to find a way to get to this Avengers Con so that she can show off her cosplay. And things just go very badly at the end. And it was kind of fun. It was kind of great. Very good introduction to our characters. For some reason, there's another character named Bruno in this show. What is it with Disney and characters named Bruno? Like, literally, that kind of became like this joke with Luca and Encanto. It's like, what does Disney have against Brunos? And now we got another Bruno character in the show who is a solid character. So, but like, Disney just must really like putting people named Bruno into their content. But overall, this first episode was very good. I'm excited. I can say I am now excited for episode 2. I was not excited for this episode 1 based on the trailers, but Marvel, or Miss Marvel, got my attention and kind of hooked me on this. So I'm curious to see where this goes. I can say that this is definitely the best first episode of any of the Marvel shows outside of maybe Moon Knight, and I'd say it's probably tied or at least close to there. Episode 1, I'd say I'd give it an 88 overall. I think that's fair. So thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to help you be on the lookout for more videos from Luke Film Boss.